Hello everyone and welcome. Today I have an awesome unboxing video for you guys. I finally got myself a copy of Resident Evil DS or Deadly Silence, how it is called, from eBay. Right now I'm here in Europe, Germany, and I always wanted to have this game on my Nintendo DS. But it's kind of hard to get because this was released in 2006 for the 10th anniversary of Resident Evil, and I even think this game goes expensive on eBay. Nevertheless, this is the US version imported from the US of Resident Evil Deadly Silence, and as you can see, here, and I believe this was also the very first Nintendo DS game that got an M rating for blood and gore and intense violence. Before that, there just wasn't a major title for the Nintendo DS console because yeah, there are mostly PG games on this one, or for kids, or there are later on they did some more major games, but this was the first one, the first ever title to be released as a major only game. So yeah, I don't think I have to tell you guys a lot about Resident Evil because this game is a true classic. And the original version, I know so much about it. It was released in 1996. To this date, it's one of my all-time favorite games, and I always get asked what my favorite Resident Evil is, and I always say the original from 1996 on the original PlayStation is my all-time favorite. I do like Resident Evil 2 and 3 a lot, but I don't know, the first one will always stay with me. Over the years, this game was released on so many platforms. On the PC, I even have a very rare PowerVR version on the PC, which was released in 1997. I will give you a link into the description. Check out my unboxing of that very rare version. I believe that one is one of the best conversions on the PC for this fantastic game. And there is also a Sega Saturn version, which is also very solid. So it came on many mediums and consoles over the years. And for the 10th anniversary, Capcom decided to bring it to the Nintendo DS, to my huge surprise. And I skipped it because this game went under my radar. For a lot of time I was playing PC games and never got around to digging into Nintendo DS so much. But here it is, guys. Resident Evil Deadly Silence, or DS. DS stands for Dual Screen, I believe, or Nintendo Dual Screen. Released in 2006 for the 10th anniversary of Resident Evil, which was originally released in 1996, as mentioned before. Yeah, and it features some very interesting features. You have a knife mode, where you can knife zombies in first-person mode. There is also a completely new, revamped, how is it called, Rebirth Mode, I believe, where they switch the character, their enemy positions, and they switch the for example, you encounter chimeras in the house, or there are the puzzles are redesigned to make use of the dual screen. And also, guys, the controls have been improved, so you can actually reload, quick turn, all that good stuff that newer Resident Evil titles included. So let's show you the insides, and then I will show you a demonstration how it actually runs on the DS. So this is what you get actually. Here is the game cartridge, and here is the manual. As I mentioned before, this is the US version. Comes with the manual. I will show you the manual real quick. I love this game so much, and I'm so glad that this is finally in my collection. I have the PC version, the PowerVR version as mentioned. The original PlayStation version I do not have because I don't own a PlayStation. There is Jill and Chris, and it's a great manual. I looked through it and I like it. All the details and the revamped controls. It's great. It's great. I have to. I will play and finish this. Maybe in 1 hour because I'm so used to this game. I know the map of the mansion inside and out. So this is the manual for the game. Alright, nothing special. And here is the game itself. Let's put it out. So it looks like this. As you can see, major rating right there. And let's put it into the background like that. And let's see how it actually runs on the Nintendo DS. This is the Nintendo DS Lite, by the way. I did an unboxing for this and a review in one of my last videos. You can also check this one out. And let's see how it runs, guys. And how it looks. So there it goes. That. Ooh, nice. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore, I guess. And this is how it looks. Classic. Classic. As you can see, you can start a new game, load the game, or you can even play multiplayer. If you have friends who have a DS and the game cartridge, you can play with them over Wi-Fi, which is excellent. Let's start a new game. There you can choose Classic Mode and Rebirth Mode. For this review, let's just go with Rebirth Mode. Nice. And let's choose... interesting. Jill is called... if you choose the Jill scenario where you play with Jill, it's normal mode, and when you choose the one with Chris, it's called hard mode. Let's just go with Jill in this case. And I will put out the music in the background a little bit so you can hear more. Oh, the intro is in black and white, which means it's not the uncensored version. The uncensored version of Resident Evil is in color. It's awesome. Let's put the volume up. Just having this game on your Nintendo DS is a joy on itself, because yeah, it's Resident Evil on the DS. Let's sink that into your mind. You can still play the original PlayStation version on the PSP, but that's Sony, right? And this is the Nintendo. Let's skip the intro. And also, what's fantastic, you can look at the screen. You have the map upside on the upper monitor.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
And you can skip even the cutscenes. You press and you can skip the doors. It's so awesome.
Dining room.
This is a classic. And I don't know if you can see it, but because it's so small, but the character models have been revamped, and now you have the knife actually. Let's go to another angle where I can show you. You have the knife on your left on your left shoulder button here. If I press the left shoulder button, Jill will equip her knife. This is very similar to Resident Evil 4 controls. And if you press the right shoulder button, she will equip her gun. And you can also reload with the B button, which is great. And you have the quick turn. You see, when you press back and Y, you do the quick turn. The controls have been improved to newer standards, and it's awesome. And of course you can skip every scene you want. Oh, the blood is green. I think I forgot to change the color of the blood to red. But no problem. Let's just go and meet the very first zombie and see how he's up to. I like it that you can skip the door animations, it's awesome. You can also skip the door animations in the PC version, but not the cutscenes. Here you can even skip the cutscenes. There is the very first scary zombie. It gives me chills every time. Ooh. Right, and oh man. Yeah, and another feature is you can actually push zombies away. You have auto aim and reload. But I don't have any ammunition, I think. Nope, I don't. And the menu has been reworked, and you can see your condition at the upper screen. If it flashes red, you are in bad conditions. So overall, an excellent port.
What is it? Watch out! It's a monster!
Yeah, that's a classic line. I still wonder how he can miss 3 bullets from a magnum and still
What is it?
can't hit him with
Kenneth was killed too.
decapitate him with 3
Maybe by
bullets.
this creature. Anyway,
So anyway, guys, this game. If you have a Nintendo DS, and even if you're not a fan of tank controls or Resident Evil, this is a title you want to get. It's rather old by now, as I told you, released in 2006. But for true Resident Evil fans and even for Nintendo DS fans, give this one a go. Definitely go out there. Look how I can skip the cutscenes. See? Give this one a go. I love it very much. Very solid port and so unique. Unfortunately, I can't show you the first person encounters with the zombie where you can swipe the screen and you will use your knife on them, but it's in there, and also some very unique puzzles and awesome game modes in this version of Resident Evil 6. So guys, definitely I would recommend this. Excuse me. I would recommend this. I can't recommend this more than enough. It's a classic Resident Evil game on your Nintendo DS. I will put it down here. So seek it out. It got an Europe and an American release. Very unique, very awesome new additions for this old classic. And yes, this was my review of Resident Evil DS. I hope you enjoyed it. And I see you guys next time. Bye bye.